So this is where you were. I've been looking for you. You have? I wanted to thank you for what you did. Not that you meant to, but you ended up making this little game of ours very interesting indeed. You should go to Hero's room. Oh, and let me give you this. Meet me in the dining hall? This is the note Hero wrote to get us all to meet up, right? You remember well. Well, the penmanship was pretty remarkable, so it left an impression.
It's all clear now.
Anyway, this makes it clear, right? This is a trap. What is? Things grow ever more exciting. What are you talking about? I've already repaid my debt. I don't owe you any more explanation.
Goodbye.
While we're getting this stream schedule posted, let's talk Danganronpa because that's what we're going to be doing today. So last time we played Danganronpa, we have a problem, and it is a double murder. Because Ishimaru, aka Taka, is dead, and so is Hifumi Yamada. Those two dumbasses are dead. So, oopsies. There was chaos. Chaos ensued. Insanity. There was a giant fucking cardboard robot, and right now, the implication is that Hagakure, aka Hiro, is being implicated as the one who committed the crimes. But he's claiming he's innocent and that he's being framed for it. Signs seem to be pointing to somebody trying to cause chaos on purpose. And indeed, framing Hiro. You know? So we're not entirely sure what is going on here, if you know what I mean. So with the two of those goobers being dead, we did investigation, got some clues and things, and now we're about to head into our next class trial. Again, Hiro is the one being implicated this time around. But obviously, there's always more to there's always more to this. So somebody's causing some crazy chaos. And we're gonna find out who that is. Alright, off we go. We gotta solve another mystery. Here we go. Everyone had heard Monokuma's proclamation, and they were gathered by the red door. And as soon as we were all there...
Monokuma appears!
Why the fuck are there two of you? What the hell? Why are there two of you? Hello, hello, hello. He's multiplied?
Wrong.
Nope, not multiplication. It just looks that way because of an illusion. I'm moving so fast it only looks like I've multiplied. Can you guys tell which one is the real Monokuma? Can we just get on the elevator already? Yeah, can we? Worst threesome of all time. God damn it.
Boy, tough crowd.
Yeah, tough crowd, alright. Yep, we need to go. It's time to go, Monokuma. You're not playing along.
Stop talking.
We're not here to play with you.
Okay.
Okay, fine.
Hey!
Then if everyone's here and ready to go, please board the pain train, or elevator. I'll see you guys down there.
Let's go.
Okay then, shall we?
Please!
Hold on, I'm not mentally prepared yet.
What the heck?
You'll never be mentally prepared. You can't run away anymore, Hiro. You're gonna pay for your sins.
What the heck?
I told you already, I didn't do it for serious. That reminds me, did you ever find the other costume? Or the note? Well, no, but... How unfortunate. Then it would seem we have our culprit.
Hey.
Celeste, you seem to be not, like... You seem to really be pushing that hard. Interesting. This isn't the place to talk about it. Save your accusations for when we get to the courtroom.
That's right.
She's right. Let's get down there first. Then the story can really begin. Okay. So, I forgot about this. So, the good thing on this one is that we both have Byakuya and Kyoko on our side because they kind of are leaning in the same direction as we are, and that it's not Hero. So they're definitely going to be on our side in terms of what's going on in this case. So that's good. That's right. I have to. I have to do it. I can't let whoever killed Hifumi and Taka get away with it. For everyone who's still alive. And for the two who lost their lives. The one who killed Hifumi and Taka. The one who killed two of our friends. The killer is... someone right here. How you doing, buddy? It wasn't me. You gotta believe me. Oh, you're currently Jill. Hi.
Yes, yes.
Come on, Big Mac. Let's just do it.
Hey.
Story begins when we get down there.
Just the worst.
Let's hurry up and go so we can make Hiro pay for his crimes.
Damn.
I don't like Monokuma's carefree attitude. Were you listening? Wait till we get to the courtroom to begin your arguing. It would appear the culprit has been confirmed. This trial will be over in no time. I don't know about that one, bitch. Hagakura, you're a good boy, but you're so goddamn dumb. Yep. I took one last deep breath and exhaled slowly. I began to walk toward the elevator. Once everyone was aboard, down we go. The doors closed on their own, and the steel box began to move. The clunking of the elevator kept us company as we fell further and further down. There was no going back. Until we settled all this, we couldn't go anywhere. I'm not sure how long it would be before the elevator finally came to a stop. The elevator doors slid open, opening up onto a cruel fate. Oh, you changed the room around a bit again. When I see all of you gathered together like this, I realize just how few of you there are left. Your school life is slowly reaching its climax.
Just the worst.
Only because of you. Why? Why are you making us do such cruel things to each other?
Well, what?
Well, what? Do you really hate me so much? But I'm so cute.
Come on.
Stop goofing around and begin the trial. Don't rush me. Of course I'm gonna start it. I would never be like, stay tuned for the action-packed class trial after this commercial break. I never hold out on you like that. Okay, let's begin. Get to your assigned seats. And so the curtain opened once again. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith, a deadly class trial. All right. Let me set my skills. Oh, I can set some skills. Steadies your aim a little. Effective during non-stop debate and Hangman's Gambit. Yes, please. I still have downshift. Reduces your aim speed. Effective during non-stop and okay. What else do I have? Melodious voice. Increases damage to opponent when a statement is destroyed. Effective during bullet time. Vocabulary. Increases bullet capacity. Effective during battle time. Oh, that's all I got right now. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Alright, so we have the file, blue tarp, repository dolly, Hifumi's glasses, the spotless hammer, repository door, the equipment room bloodstain, the glasses cleaning cloth, Celeste's account, Yasuhiro's message, Robo Justice blueprints, the Robo Justice costume, Yasuhiro's account, the broken wristwatch, Kiyotaka's scrap of paper, the note Hifumi had, and the e-handbook. Okay. Alright, here we go. What newfangled controls are we doing now?
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, Then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate. Now then, to begin with...
We already know who did it.
No, we don't, bitch.
Was that?
It was Hiro. He does not have an alibi for when the murders took place, and we found him in that suit. Don't try and deny it. You killed them.
Right away.
I didn't! Someone knocked me out! I was asleep the whole time! I don't know anything about it!
Shut your murdering mouth, murderer!
Who are you calling a murderer?
I am sorry to say, Hiro, but we do have evidence. Blueprints for the suit. Parts we assume were used to build it. And all of it was found in your room. You have to admit, the evidence is quite compelling. It points to you as having created the suit and wearing it while committing crime after crime.
How many times do I have to tell you? I don't know, I don't know!
Is Hiro really the killer, or... Before anything else, we have to make that clear. Okay. See if I can remember these fucking controls! Yasuhiro's message! Okay, got it. I see what we're doing.
Everything we found in your room. The blueprints, the suit parts, they are all proof enough that you are the culprit.
I don't know anything about that stuff! It's not true, it's a conspiracy!
Hiro, why? Why did you kill them?
No! Just hold on a second!
Okay, got it. I know what I need to do. Look at... Yep. Alright. I know what I need to aim it at.
Everything we found in your room. The blueprints, the suit parts, they are all proof enough.
There it is.
No, that's wrong.
Yep. Hiro's handwriting is much different than the blueprints.
Are we sure Hiro really made those blueprints?
What do you mean?
Well, take a look at this. It's the note that Hiro wrote, asking everyone to meet up after Alter Ego disappeared. The handwriting's obviously different, wouldn't you say? When you compare it to the blueprints.
Mm-hmm.
There's no way you could think the same person made both of them.
Yup. Suck it.
Unless that person made it a point to disguise their handwriting.
Well, still.
No, the differences are bigger than that, I think.
Come on! I'm not smart enough to think of trying to change my handwriting anyway.
He has a fucking point. The fact that Hiro acknowledges that he is not smart enough to change his own fucking handwriting on a set of blueprints for a murder costume. That should tell you everything right there. This bitch is so self-aware. Oh my god. Feels like every murder mystery needs that one guy who just the dumbest fucker to frame and can't defend himself. Yeah, accurate.
So Makoto, are you saying you don't think Hiro's the culprit?
Yes.
And he's not the only one. I think Hiro's innocent as well.
What?
Then who was in that Robo-Justice suit?
No one.
Is it like Hiro said? Was there really someone running around in a second suit?
No one.
The suspicious individual hidden within the suit. Go ahead, Makoto. Tell them who it was.
And of course he passes it off to me.
So, who was in the Robo-Justice suit?
Suspicious individual in question was... It was Hiro.
Got it! Other than Hiro, I can't think of anyone else it could have been. Obviously, he was the one in that particular suit, and we never found any kind of second suit.
Then there can be no doubt. Hiro is the prime suspect.
That doesn't make any sense. You just said Hiro didn't do it.
It makes perfect sense. Hiro was the suspicious individual in the suit, but he's not the culprit.
So what you're saying is...
That's right. The culprit in this case has nothing to do with being in the Robo-Justice suit.
Yep.
What?
The Robo-Justice suit is just a
Now
ploy.
That's a bold assumption.
That's just a ploy.
And what reason do you have to make such a statement? You do have a reason, yes?
Of course. But before we get to that, there's something else we need to clarify first. So let's get that out of the way.
Okay. What up?
Hey, stop trying to boss us around!
The red is tearing.
All things have a proper order.
Okay.
So what is it? What needs to be clarified?
We must clarify the method of transportation for Taka's lifeless body.
Ooh, okay, yep.
It would seem that his corpse was moved using certain particular items. Makoto, can you tell us what they were?
Great. Things that were used to move Taka's body were the blue tarp.
I got it!
There's still one more thing. The second was the dolly.
I got it! They were a dolly and a tarp, right?
Cat! What's with that attitude?
So, let's see if I can explain. Taka's body disappeared from the equipment room, and then we rediscovered it in the repository. And when we found it for the second time, it was wrapped in a blue tarp, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was the same tarp that, up until then, was stored in the equipment room. So the killer must have seen it there, and decided to use it when they moved Taka's body.
Togami wants you to solve the case, but he also doesn't want you to solve it too fast. Real Brad energy. Accurate.
That way, they wouldn't leave any bloodstains while they were moving it.
Okay, that explains the tarp. And the dolly?
Same thing. I'm sure the dolly was in the equipment room when we first found Taka's body there. But when the body disappeared, so did the dolly. Later, when Taka's body reappeared in the repository,
The dolly was there.
so did the dolly.
In other words, you think they used the dolly to move the body. Am I right? But are you sure you are not mistaken?
I'm positive, bitch. Shut up.
Are you absolutely positive the dolly was in the equipment room when we found Taka's body? That dolly was made specifically for moving large objects between the repository and the art room. It would be very strange indeed to discover it had made its way to the equipment room. Is it not possible that it was in the repository all along, and you simply didn't realize it?
Bitch.
She's raised an objection. How do you respond?
There is
Bitch.
no shame in being wrong. Nobody expects much from you anyway.
Ooh. Ooh. You are more talkative than normal, Celeste.
We have all accepted the
You
fact
bitch.
that you rarely understand what is going on around you.
Okay. Okay. You don't need to call me out like that, you bitch. Wow, I never had anyone sound so nice while being so mean. But maybe I can change your mind. If I could just explain to them why the dolly must have been moved from the equipment room to the repository, a new element. Oh. Fuck, really? Why are we adding more mechanics again? Stop it. Talk about reloading. Starting with this next bullet time battle, we're going to add one more ingredient to the recipe. On the bottom of the screen, underneath the temple marker, you'll see your ammo count. Up until now, there hasn't really been a limit on how you destroy your opponent's statements. From now on, just locking on and pressing the Y button won't be enough to handle them. Now it will cost you 1 bullet and to destroy a single remark. Once you run out of bullets, you can't destroy any more statements no matter how locked on you are. However, you can reload by pressing the X button. Great. Just like locking on, you'll have to press the X button in time with the tempo marker. Great. Basically, just a reminder that, oh god, the X button now has a function along with it. Great. Great. Actually, okay, I don't think I'm a gentle though. Fuck me! Oh, this bitch. Okay.
You had it wrong. I cannot agree. You are a fool. So pathetic. Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst. Away with you. You miserable wretch. I cannot agree. You are a fool. Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst, you miserable wretch. You have it wrong. I cannot agree. You are a fool. So pathetic. Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst. Away with you. You miserable wretch. I cannot agree. You are a fool. Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst, you miserable wretch. You miserable wretch. You have it wrong. I cannot agree. You are a fool. So pathetic. Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst. Away with you. I cannot agree.
Get out of here.
This should prove it.
Fuck! Oh my god! I hate that! Damn, that was close. I hate that so much right now.
If you're asking for proof that the dolly moved, I have it right here.
Okay.
When I found the dolly in the repository,
Oh yeah, the wheel.
one of the wheels had a blood stain on it. There was a pool of blood in the equipment room with a tire marking that matched the dolly wheel's tread. The killer probably rolled the dolly through the blood on accident as they wheeled the body out of the room.
Haha. Bitch.
And as the blood dried on the tire, they moved the body into the repository. So there's my proof that the dolly was used to move Taka's body.
Bitch! Suck it! Jeez, does Celeste really hate me that much?
Well, anyway, that was just something we had to get out of the way. Let's get back to the main subject.
Yeah, the subject of how Robo Justice didn't do it. Because if it's not a killer robot, then what kind of robot is it?
It's not a robot at all.
I'm not sure that really matters.
I'd be happy to explain why the occupant of the suit couldn't possibly be the killer.
Let me guess, do you want me to do it?
If you look back on how the body was transported, it will become immediately obvious.
If I look at how it was transported, it'll be clear. Right, because you couldn't bend down. You couldn't bend down in the damn suit. It was how the suit was made. Okay.
As we know, Taka was killed in the equipment room.
Yep.
And from there, the body was moved to the repository, correct?
Correct.
Yeah, the culprit wrapped the body in the tarp,
Yep.
then loaded it onto the dolly
Yep.
and wheeled it off, right?
Now, keep in mind that the dolly doesn't have a handle.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, but even without a handle, all you'd have to do is bend over.
There it is. No, that is not what I
Then
wanted.
You could push the dolly, no problem.
Get out of here.
So the killer just crouched down
Ugh.
and carted the body off to the repository.
If you accept everything we just said,
Damn it.
then you must realize that whoever was in the suit couldn't possibly be the culprit.
Sorry, I don't think I realized it.
Damn it! I didn't mean to fucking scan the thing.
As we know, Taka was killed in the...
And from there,
Yeah, the culprit then loaded it onto the dolly and wheeled it off, right?
Now, keep in mind that the dolly doesn't have a handle.
Well, yeah, but even without a handle, all you'd have to do is bend over.
That's the problem.
No, that's wrong.
That's the problem.
You're absolutely right that you could push a dolly without a handle if you stoop down low. But if you were wearing that suit, do you think you could actually get into a position like that?
What do you mean?
You tried the suit
Think back to
yourself.
what you said when we were all checking out the suit together. Remember?
I'm blind as a bat in here. Can't see my feet at all. I'm surprised you got anywhere in this thing. I'm telling you, it wasn't me. And not to mention, you totally can't bend at the waist. Seems like a pretty obvious oversight.
When you're in that suit, not only can you not see your feet, but you can't even bend at the waist.
That's the problem.
Am I right about that?
Now that you mention it, yeah.
There we go.
It seems like it'd be awfully hard to push that dolly if you couldn't bend over.
Well, what's to stop you from simply pushing the dolly with your feet?
How can you steer it?
When you can't even see your feet? You really think someone could kick the dolly all that way?
Yeah, it'd be totally impossible. Not that I can say for sure myself.
Not only that, how can you steer that bitch? Like, if you can't even see your feet, how do you steer it? Like, Celeste, that's a bit of a stretch.
On top of that, if you were wearing such a rigid, cumbersome suit, it's very unlikely you would have the dexterity to go about wrapping the body in a tarp.
There we go.
Well, I mean, isn't that just a matter of taking
Nope.
off the suit when you're ready to move the body?
Nope. That's another problem. Absolutely no chance the costume can take it off. You can't take it off on yourself.
I don't think taking off the suit was an option. If you remember...
I don't know what's with this thing, but I can't get it off. Actually get it off. A little help. Why would you make something that you can't take off by yourself? I didn't make this stupid friggin' thing. There's a clasp on the back that's keeping you from getting it off. It looks pretty sturdy. I don't think you can get it off by yourself. We don't really have a choice. Let's help him.
That's true. It seems impossible to put the suit on or take it off without help.
Yep.
Then, you really can't take it off by yourself? Hero wasn't just making it up?
Nope.
Of course I wasn't making it up.
If he could have gotten it off by himself, I don't think he would have let us see him wearing it. Showing up in the suit was basically an invitation for everyone to suspect him.
Yeah, that's right.
So, it's really, really true that Robo-Justice couldn't have moved the dolly?
Yeah, bitch.
To be clear, whoever did move the body, it couldn't have been Hero in the robot suit, correct?
No, wait. Just a second, if you please. Have you forgotten about the picture that I took?
Oh, hey, Kimmy. How's it going? Welcome on in. I'm playing Mario Galaxy for the first time right now. I've never raged this much at a Mario game before. Oh, boy. Oh, no. I've never played Mario Galaxy before. It'd be fun to play sometime, but, you know... I don't really think I've ever really played many Mario games. I played some Mario Sunshine, but I don't think I've ever beaten Mario Sunshine before. But other than that... Oh, the lady has joined us. The little lady has joined us in the window. I didn't even realize. I'm living. I'm seeing you play Danganronpa. Yay! If you do play it, stream it, please. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see.
You all got a good look at it, did you not? The image of Hifumi being dragged away by Robo-Justice.
Bitch, that's probably
If whoever was in
staged.
that suit is not the culprit, how do you explain that?
Why do I feel like this is staged?
Besides, do you remember what the now deceased Hifumi said?
How did you get hurt? That guy hit me. What guy? Robo-Justice. That's what I decided to call him just now.
So long as those facts exist, the proper conclusion is beyond question.
Did the blueprints also have Robo Justice? And if Hifumi just suddenly decided to call him Robo Justice then and there, that's a little bit of a problem, don't you think? If Hifumi just now decided to call him Robo Justice, but the blueprints had Robo Justice written on them. I smell something fishy.
The individual inside the suit and the culprit are one and the same.
No, they're not.
It was Hiro, without a doubt.
Shut up, bitch. It's not.
Yeah. Yeah, that's gotta be right.
Hold on a second.
No, it's not.
It's still far too early to reach that conclusion. Besides, there's no hurry to decide who did it. Before we rush to a verdict, shouldn't we explore every single possibility?
What's the hurry,
Instead of
Celeste?
seizing on one viewpoint, the truth is uncovered by analyzing things from every angle.
Celeste, what's your rush?
But where do we go from here?
Let's review this series of unfortunate events from the beginning. Maybe we'll uncover something new.
Kyoko, I hate to tell you, this isn't about the Baudelaire children. This ain't about the Baudelaire children. Jim Carrey ain't gonna pop up right now. We don't have Jim Carrey here, unfortunately. No, Jim Carrey's not here. Stop it. I love those books. I love those books.
What a pain in the ass!
I don't disagree, but our lives are on the line. If this is what it takes, we have to do it.
Plus, maybe we'll get to find out where the heck Kyoko was when everything went down.
Ooh, that's true too. We don't know where she was.
Then, let's take another look back at what happened. I suppose we could start with this morning. 4 of us gathered together in the dining hall. Makoto, Hina, Kyoko, and myself. We waited there for quite a while, but nobody else showed up, so we went to look for everyone. That was around 8 a.m.
And as soon as we split up, Kyoko went missing.
Soon after that, Hina found Celeste in the rec room and quickly came to get Makoto and me.
It seems I was unconscious for about an hour after I was attacked by my mystery assailant. I know it was an hour because I remember being attacked a little after 7.
That was when we saw Celeste's picture and discovered that her assailant had been wearing a strange costume. As it turns out, it was Robo Justice. It also soon became clear that this same Robo Justice had abducted Hifumi. We were soon joined in our search by Byakuya and Toko, and then went on to find Hifumi in the library.
Erica's Kyoko, right? Yes, Erica is Kyoko, Harlequer, yep.
He was injured, so we took him to the nurse's office and resumed our search for the suspect. But not long after leaving the nurse's office...
What's wrong? I saw a shadow. Something moving around at the top of the stairs.
When Celeste told us that, we decided to split up and search the second floor. And soon after that...
What anime has a different dub than it dubbed in... What anime has a different dub in the video game cast? Okay, so here's my understanding, because you are correct. The English dub casts of the Danganronpa video game and the anime are completely different, with the exception of Makoto, with Bryce Papenbrook coming back for that. My understanding is effectively comes down to timing, and both of these were in production at the same time, and neither of them were kind of talking to each other about like their cast or anything like that. So I think a lot of NDA stuff was happening. So the only one that kind of let it slip at the time was Bryce. So that's how he managed to reprise his role in Danganronpa, but nobody else was able to reprise the role at the time. Thankfully, though, some of the cast from the video game did later go on to play voice characters in Danganronpa 3, The End of Hope's Peak Academy. Because I know KG Tang got to play a notable character. Let's see, KG Tang did. I believe Erica Harlicker did. Both Amanda C. Miller and Aaron Fitzgerald, who play Toko, Genocide Jill, and Joko Enoshima, respectively, did. So there were quite a few from the video game that, while they didn't get to reprise their roles in the original anime, they did get to come back in some form or fashion in Danganronpa 3. And then when Danganronpa 3 and Hope's Peak Academy, the Despair arc came into play with the characters from Danganronpa 2's video game, they did manage to get the majority of the video game cast in for that. They could not, though, get a handful of people, and they had to be recast in those. I believe. Oh, Fuyuhiko got recast. Akane was recast. Ibuki was recast. There was a few that got recast in that one. But The World Ends With... I believe The World Ends With You also has a different cast. Yeah. But I think what it all came down to is that both the anime and the game were happening at the same time, but because of isolation and NDA shenanigans, they weren't talking to each other. And they might not have been aware that both casts were existing, and the only person at the time who knew, who made anything slip, was Bryce. So he was the one who lucked out and was the one who got to stay consistent throughout the whole course of it, because I think in addition to Makoto, he did reprise Komaeda as well for Despair arc as in the anime for his game character from the second game. So it's very fascinating how that all happened, but that's my understanding of the story.
I saw someone moving around on the 3rd floor, and I yelled out to everyone as soon as I did.
Celeste, what's wrong? That was a rather intense scream for someone like you. I saw him, the strange costumed man. He ran off as soon as I screamed. I was blocking the stairs, so he headed further down into the hallway and disappeared.
And then...
Oh my god. Yeah. Huh? What was that? That came from downstairs. It must have been... Hifumi. He's in the nurse's office. This is bad. Come on, we have to go back.
At that point, we decided to divide up into 2 groups.
Ma'am, what are you doing? You can't have that. That's not for you. That's not for you. The wax belt is not for you, ma'am. What are you staring at? Little lady. She's staring at the ceiling. What are you staring at? There's a shiny spot on the ceiling? There's a shiny spot on the ceiling you're interested in? Hi! What are you doing? Hi! What are you doing? Silly lady.
Celeste, Hina, and I went back to the nurse's office.
And that's when we found
Sakura,
Hifumi.
Byakuya, and Toko chased after the suspect. When we got back to the nurse's office, we found Hifumi, dead. And that's when we heard the body discovery announcement. I left Celeste and Hina there and headed back to the 3rd floor to let the others know what had happened.
Meanwhile, we had just discovered Taka's body in the equipment room. We must have found both bodies at almost exactly the same time. Because we heard the same announcement not long after we discovered his body.
And that's when I told you guys about Hifumi. Then the 3 of us headed for the nurse's office. But right after we left the physics lab, we ran into Celeste, who'd arrived after us, and she told us something very surprising.
Hifumi's body has disappeared.
We rushed back to the nurse's office and saw that she was right.
Then we remembered we'd left Toko passed out in the equipment room, so we hurried back again.
This can't be happening. Are we hallucinating all this or something?
But when we got there, we discovered that now Taka's body had also gone missing. Next thing we knew, we were searching the school for 2 missing dead bodies. And after some time...
Celeste informed us that she'd found the bodies, and we all headed to the repository. Which is where we rediscovered the corpses.
When you put it all like that, a certain somebody seems to be at the center of all this. A certain someone seems to be at the center of all this. Their name being Celeste Ludenberg.
I think that about covers it.
I see. The whole thing sounds exceptionally complicated. It certainly seems to me that these are not a simple series of connected events.
Okay, well, if that's true, then what?
Rather than a single series of events, I think we have to consider each murder a separate situation. And from there, we can uncover the contradictions surrounding all of them.
Now that Kyoko's in the...
Now then, let's get started, beginning with what happened to Taka.
Now that Kyoko has an idea of what happened, now she can kind of get into the mix. Contradictions hidden in what happened to Taka. In order to uncover the truth of this case, I have to find them no matter what. Okay. What we got? The Monokuma file. I might have to change this into something.
So, regarding Taka's death, I wonder if he died before Hifumi, or perhaps it was after?
We already know what order they were killed in.
No, we don't.
Taka came last.
Nope.
What makes you say that?
Because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
Ah! Damn it.
Shoot!
I gotta do something else. Oh no! I failed! Oh shit! Oh, I failed that! Oh no! Ha! Ah, shit. Oopsie. I got voted. Oopsie!
Is...
Yes.
I refuse to give up yet!
Oopsie. I think that fucking tempo battle against Celeste kind of kicked my ass. That's probably why. Okay. I forgot what was even in the Monokuma file.
So, regarding Taka's death, I wonder if he died before Hifumi.
Oh, he most
Or
certainly
perhaps
did.
It was after?
We already know what order they were killed in.
I need to hear
Taka
them.
came last.
I need to hear them.
What makes you say that?
Because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
It's true that Hifumi was killed with Justice Hammer 3, while Taka's death came from a swing of Justice Hammer 4.
See? So it's obvious Taka came after.
We're numbered, but... what's in that order?
So, regarding
Interesting.
Taka's death, I wonder if he died before Hifumi. Or perhaps it was after?
We already know what order they were killed in. Taka came last.
What makes you say that?
What?
Because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
This?
It's true
Ah!
that Hifumi was killed
Fucker!
with Justice Hammer 3, while Taka's death came from a swing of Justice Hammer 4.
See? So it's obvious Taka came after.
Ah, damn it. Okay. Let's use in that order.
So, regarding Taka's death.
Damn it, okay.
I wonder if he died before Hifumi. Or perhaps it was after?
We already know what order they were killed in. Taka came last.
What makes you say that?
Because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
Oh, it's not that. Okay. So... I think I have to absorb one of their statements. So it must be... I gotta absorb one of them. I got it. Okay, I have to shoot it at Aoi. For sure. So I think I need to take Kyoko's, right? I think that's what I need, right?
Regarding Taka's death, I wonder if he died before Hifumi. Or perhaps it was after?
We already know what order they were killed in. Taka came last.
Let me see it again.
You say that?
Let me see it again.
Because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
It's true that Hifumi was killed with Justice Hammer 3, while Taka's death came from a swing of Justice Hammer 4.
See? So it's obvious Taka came after.
What order? I think you absorb what order? Okay.
So, regarding Taka's death, I wonder if he died before Hifumi. Or perhaps it was after?
We already know what order they were killed in.
Okay.
Taka came last.
What makes you say that?
Because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
There it is.
No, that's wrong. Hold on. There's no reason to assume that the hammers were used in the same order as their numbers. If anything, that's just another way the killer tried to disguise their actions.
Yeah.
So you're saying the culprit wanted us to think the hammers were used in order, but in reality, Taka was killed before Hifumi?
Yep.
Okay then, let's see the proof.
Where's that broken wristwatch, guys? Alright, something that relates to what time he would have died. Where's that wristwatch, boys and girls? Hangman's Gambit, okay. Yep, wristwatch. Oh! What? How did I fail that? How the fuck did I fail that? Okay. I gotta click the letters in order. I thought I just had to fill it in. That's so dumb.
Is
Lily's
this really
living her
the
best
end for
life.
all of
Yes,
us?
she is.
I refuse to give up yet.
Fuckers. I have to do it in order? That's so stupid. Because I thought I was just filling it in. Bitch. Ugh. Okay. I need an I. I need an S. T. C. I need an H. Where are you at? Oh, get out of here. There it is.
Now I understand.
That's so stupid.
I got it. Taka's wristwatch. See? Look. It broke with the hands pointing just past 6 o'clock.
It must have gotten broken when he was attacked by the killer. Because as of last night...
Hey, you! How long are you gonna keep us waiting? Taka's irritated voice pierced the air as he stared pointedly at his wristwatch. It's almost 10 o'clock. You know that, bedtime for all the little boys and girls.
So if it wasn't broken after 6 last night, then he must have been attacked around 6 this morning.
Now I understand.
That
Hi,
would be his
Crimson.
official time of death.
But if that's true, then he was killed well before Hifumi.
Rip my favorite boy.
And before Celeste was attacked this morning, which happened around 7.
That's right. Taka was killed before any of the other incidents took place.
That simple fact slipped past all of us. We made the wrong assumption about the order of events, all because of those justice hammers.
That's exactly why the culprit wrote the numbers on each hammer and had them increase in size. That way, when we saw how they were used in each incident, we'd easily make that wrong assumption.
Now, if Taka was killed around 6, then everyone's alibis for his murder go out the window.
Yup.
Because when he was killed, we hadn't met up in the dining hall yet.
There it is.
That may be true in the case of Taka's murder.
But then we have Hifumi.
But all of our alibis still hold true for Hifumi's death.
That's right. With him, at least, we're all safe.
Huh? What was that? That came from downstairs. It must have been Hifumi. He's in the nurse's office. This is bad. Come on, we have to go back.
When we heard Hifumi screaming, we were all together. Except for Hiro and Kyoko. Then we all ran down to the nurse's office, and that's where we found his body.
Huh.
Totally true. We're all in the clear.
Oh, I know! They must have recorded him screaming on a tape or something, then played it later on!
Bitch, where are you finding a tape recorder?
If that's true, where's the tape?
I don't know.
Don't just go making stuff up.
Anyway, we all have rock-solid alibis for when we heard Hifumi scream. Since all of us were there together, clearly none of us could have killed him.
And it does not stop there. There was also the moment when we discovered his body had disappeared. When his body vanished from the nurse's office, Hina and I were in the bathroom together, while everyone else was in the equipment room, correct? And then there's the disappearance of Taka's body from the equipment room. At that time, we were all gathered together in the nurse's office because of Hifumi going missing.
Well, don't forget, I was passed out in the equipment room the whole time.
Wait, then what if Genocide Jill did it? She could have dragged Taka's body out of there right then!
Even if she could pull that off, there's no way she could have done the same with Hifumi's body.
Right, that's the problem.
Because, as we just established, she was passed out in the equipment room when his body disappeared.
Besides, I didn't do either of them anyway.
In other words, it is impossible that any of us could have killed Hifumi or moved either of their bodies.
No, I doubt it.
On the other hand, Hiro and Kyoko had disappeared, so they most certainly could have done those things.
So what now, Kyoko?
For now, we can't get fixated on who did it, or we'll just keep going around in circles. So instead of who, I propose we start talking about how.
Okay.
In particular, I think we need to figure out how Hifumi's body got moved.
That is a good
true.
mystery.
We searched everywhere, but we couldn't figure out how to explain his body disappearing.
This is true.
And according to what Celeste said,
We could not have been gone for more than a minute or two, though. So then the killer was able to get in and move Hifumi's body in that short amount of time? It would seem so.
his body apparently disappeared in the 1 minute her and Hina took their eyes off of it. But to carry that much weight from the first floor up to the third in that short amount of time?
That seems impossible.
Oh man, yeah! There's no way! It'd be impossible!
Well, what if I told you there was a way to make the impossible possible?
What? How?
If the dead body were to move itself.
There it is. Okay.
The dead body moved on its own?
Yup.
No! Not another... ghost!
He's not a
I don't think
ghost.
it has anything to do with the occult. I think what she's implying is
Hifumi wasn't actually dead at the time.
we thought Hifumi was dead, but perhaps in reality he was still alive.
He was alive?
Are you saying Hifumi wasn't carried out of the nurse's office, but simply walked out on his own?
But I mean, we found his body. He was dead.
He was in the nurse's office where there are blood samples so he can stage the fucking thing.
Perhaps he was simply playing dead.
That it isn't possible.
The idea Hifumi was still alive. Is it really possible? Bitch, yeah, it is! 100%! Consider where he was. Broken wristwatch. Okay, I think I gotta absorb something from this.
Are you saying that when we first found Hifumi in the nurse's office, there's a chance he was actually still alive?
Yeah.
No, it is impossible. Hifumi was dead, without a doubt.
And you know that how?
Surely you heard the body discovery announcement along with the rest of us. Hifumi's dead body had been found. And that is why the announcement was made.
Are we really so sure
Okay.
about that?
I think I know what I need
Maybe
to do.
the announcement was intended to signal someone else's discovery.
Oh, okay. Body discovery announcement was supposed to go to Kyoko. Got it.
Are you
'Cause that's
saying
for
that when
Taka.
we first found Hifumi
Got it.
in the nurse's office, there's a chance he was actually still alive?
No, it is impossible. Hifumi was dead, without a doubt.
And you know that how?
Surely you heard the body discovery announcement along with the rest of us. Hifumi's dead body had been found. And that is why the announcement was made.
Are we really so sure about that? Maybe the announcement was intended to
signal someone else's discovery.
Ah! Seriously? What the fuck? So, hold on. So if it's not somebody's body being found, what the fuck do I hit it at? Damn it.
Are you saying that when we first found Hifumi in the nurse's office, there's a chance he was actually still alive?
No, it is impossible. Hifumi was dead, without a doubt.
And you know that how?
Surely you heard the body discovery announcement along with the rest of us. Hifumi's dead body had been found. And that is why the announcement was made.
Are we really so sure about that?
I think I need to take
Maybe the
Kyoko's statement,
announcement was
right?
intended to
Signal someone else's
Oh!
discovery.
Damn it! Ugh. Okay.
Are you saying that when we first found Hifumi in the nurse's office,
There's a chance he was. No. Hifumi was dead, and you know that. Surely you heard the body.
Hifumi's dead body had been found. And that is why the announcement was made.
Are we really so sure about that?
Okay.
Maybe the announcement was intended to
To signal someone else's discovery.
discovery.
Okay. Got
are
it.
you saying that when we first found Hifumi in the nurse's office, there's a chance he was actually still alive?
No, it is impossible. Hifumi was dead, without a doubt.
And you know that how?
Surely you heard the body discovery announcement along with the rest of us. Hifumi's dead body
Had been found.
There it is.
No, that's wrong.
Okay. I had to. I was on the right track. I had to reverse the logic. Got it.
Was the body discovery announcement that was made really intended for Hifumi?
No, it was for Taka.
Of course it was. The announcement played right after we discovered his body.
Maybe. But that was also the same time that Taka's body was found.
That's right. It wasn't long after finding his body that we heard the announcement.
So there's a good chance we've made a mistake in there somewhere. I think we've confused whether the announcement was for Hifumi or Taka.
First of all, if 2 bodies had been found, there really should have been 2 announcements.
Ooh.
Maybe Monokuma simply got lazy and rolled them together into one.
Ooh, that's a good question. Oopsie.
What do you say, Monokuma? Any comment?
Wait, can I snooze ads as a mod? Maybe? Why did you snooze ads, babe? Don't snooze the ads. Stop it. I only get a limited amount of ad snoozing available to me. Cut it out.
Well, it's a very sensitive issue, so I can't go into too much detail. But what I can say about the body discovery announcement is that it's only broadcast when 3 or more people find a dead body for the first time.
So realistically, the answer is yes. There should have been 2 announcements because there were 2 sets of 3 people who found 2 bodies, but only one of them was actually dead.
That didn't answer our question, man. We're asking if you're a lazy bum.
Because there was a second body discovery announcement when Hifumi's was discovered.
No, actually, that was plenty.
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
Nope, there was
He
a second
said
one.
It's only broadcast when a body is discovered for the first time, which means even if we find the same body again later, he won't make the announcement again. If that's true, then why was the announcement made again later on?
Mm-hmm.
Huh? Later on?
Yep.
Exactly. We heard the body discovery announcement twice.
Second body discovery announcement. First time it played when we found each body in the nurse's office and the equipment room. The second time was when both the bodies were rediscovered.
I got it! We heard it a second time in the repository, when we rediscovered the 2 bodies.
Body has been discovered! After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin!
It didn't seem weird at the time, but it contradicts what Monokuma just told us, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm. Sure does.
Exactly. If we were actually rediscovering both bodies, the announcement shouldn't have played.
Correct.
And in reality, when the 2 dead bodies were rediscovered, one of them was actually
Being discovered the first time.
being discovered for the first time.
So, when we found Hifumi the first time in the nurse's office, he wasn't actually dead yet.
Yep.
Meaning, he wasn't actually found dead until we came upon him in the repository.
And that's just part of it. There's one other thing that leads me to believe he was still alive in the nurse's office.
Oh, I know!
What?
Because he was super good at playing dead! Bada bing, bada boom!
Jill! No! God damn
That is
it.
the worst logic I have ever heard.
Yes, actually, I agree with
But
you.
honestly, I do not think there's anything that can prove he was still alive.
Okay then, let's take another look
Okay.
at the events surrounding the discovery of his body. Then it should become clear whether he was really alive or not.
This whole thing is pointless.
Celeste, shut the fuck up. Has to be proof that shows Hifumi was still alive. I have to find it and show it to everyone. What is it? Yup, okay, I see. I got it.
Here's one thing we do know. The first time we found Hifumi's body was in the nurse's office. And then, while me and Celeste were in the bathroom, his body disappeared.
Oh, whoops.
And the next time we saw his body, it was in the repository.
But when you compare his body before being moved
Oh,
and his body
okay.
after being
I see what we're
moved,
doing.
other than the change in how it was positioned, there was no notable difference.
There. Got it.
No, that's wrong.
Found you. Suck it.
In fact, there was one clear difference between Hifumi in the nurse's office and the repository. His glasses.
Mm-hmm.
That fact alone proves that he was only playing dead in the beginning.
Perhaps you'd like to fill the rest of us in?
Sure, I'd be happy to, bitch.
When we found Hifumi in the nurse's office, his glasses were covered with blood. But when we found him again later in the repository, they were spotless.
Damn, some real hater energy coming for the goth Lolita girly. Listen, Celeste is being a bitch. I'm calling it like I see it. Celeste is being a bitch. She's being an absolute bitch right now. So, and the fact that she sent us on a wild goose chase leads me to believe, obviously, that she's involved. Because, let's be real, Celeste isn't an idiot. She's a very smart little lady. So, come on, Steph, women are queens and can do no wrong. Stop being such a misogynist. Listen here. Listen here. Did I say that women are not queens? I don't believe I did. Women are in fact queens. But Celeste is definitely not one of them.
And I found the item he used to wipe them clean in the nurse's office trash can.
No cursing. Dang it. Hold on. Oh, God.
I got it!
I gotta set myself a timer for 10
It was
minutes.
a glasses cleaning cloth featuring a certain cartoon mascot.
No cursing for 10 minutes, huh? Alright, let me set a dang timer. Alright, no cursing for 10 minutes. Let's go.
One look at the bloodstain on the cloth should make things clear. This piece of cloth was used to wipe Hifumi's glasses clean.
Mm-hmm.
And the mascot on the cloth is the same one that's on the digital camera, right? And whose digital camera was it? Hifumi's, of course.
The character was Princess Piggles from Demon Angel Pretty Pudgy Princess, I think.
I highly doubt anyone but Hifumi would have brought something like this to school.
Paid for by the Celeste Simps. God. Yep, okay.
I see your point. And the only people here who wear glasses are...
I wouldn't be caught dead using a tacky piece of garbage like that.
A few tissues is all I need to keep my glasses clean.
Then there's no question. It belonged to Hifumi.
So what you're saying is... What exactly?
Hifumi, you're an
What I'm
idiot.
saying is,
Ah, here you're an
the
idiot.
blood on his glasses was wiped away using his own glasses cleaning cloth.
Even if that is true, it does not mean he wiped the blood off himself.
Yeah, it does.
But who would benefit from a clean pair of glasses other than the glasses owner?
That's a good point.
And we're also back on the topic of if Hifumi was dead the whole time, how did his body get moved to the 3rd floor? He's a chunky boy. How did his body get moved to the 3rd floor if he was in fact dead? You want to explain that one, Celeste?
Then it must have been him, right?
So let's assume that Hifumi was still alive in the nurse's office. He pretends to be dead. Then when he's alone, he wipes his glasses clean so he can see.
Mm-hmm.
Then he stands up and walks out on his own 2 feet.
Yep.
And with that, the impossible task of moving his copious corpse becomes possible, wouldn't you say?
But then, if he was just pretending to be dead. What was with all that blood? Was it paint or something?
He's in the nurse's office.
The fridge in the nurse's office contains packs of blood for emergencies. He probably used one of those.
Yep.
He figured if he was gonna play dead, he should go all out, so he just dumped it everywhere!
We've gone from misogyny to body shaming. Listen, the game is already doing it for me, unfortunately. So I kind of have to lean into that a little bit. It's not my fault. It's not my fault Hifumi's a chunky boy. And that the rest of the characters would have the hardest time to carry this guy up 2 flights of stairs to place his body in a room. Like, that's not my fault. Kodaka is a problematic king. It be like that sometimes. He gets more woke when spending time with Ushikoshi, his boyfriend. Love it.
But he got crazy with it and had to wipe his glasses off when he was done. God, what an idiot!
And if Hifumi was still alive at that point, the disappearance of Taka's body is easily explained.
Because he wouldn't be able to move it.
It should be perfectly obvious who must have moved Taka's corpse.
The one who moved it was
I got it!
Hifumi.
It could only have been Hifumi.
While we were all gathered in the nurse's office, he went to the equipment room and took Taka's body.
That also explains how the door to the repository got locked.
The door was locked?
Well, after the bodies disappeared, we all went looking for them, right? So me and Sakura headed for the repository. But when we got there, the door was locked.
Yep. You can only lock it from the inside.
The repository door can only be locked from the inside.
Yep.
Which means when Hina and Sakura got to the repository, someone was already inside.
Mm-hmm.
And it could only have been Hifumi, who just finished stashing Taka's body there.
Mm-hmm.
He convinced us all he was dead, and when he saw his chance, he dragged Taka's body to the repository.
Mm-hmm.
So, Hifumi wasn't just another victim in this case. He was one of the assailants.
Mm-hmm.
But that means he took part in the murders.
Yep.
I just can't believe it.
Sure did.
If you're having trouble, would you like me to show you one more piece of evidence?
There's more?
Oh, absolutely. The single biggest fact pointing to his involvement has yet to be revealed. You know what I'm talking about, right, Makoto? The
Oh,
item
yeah.
he took off of Taka's lifeless body.
The note. Off of Taka's body. So it is the scrap of paper from Taka. Oh, what from Hifumi stole from him. Whoopsie.
Shoot!
Mobby. The thing Hifumi stole. Whoopsie. I was right, just the wrong thing.
I got it! You're talking
Silly
about
Big
the
Mac,
note
get your
Hifumi
head in the
had hidden
game.
Away, aren't you?
Hidden note?
That's right. We found it stuffed in his pants.
What?
What? In his pants?
Yep.
Yes, his pants.
Okay, well, forget about the pants for now. Take a look at what the note says.
I found a hole. Maybe we can use it to escape. Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the equipment room at 6 a.m.
Ah, that's the note I was telling you about. The one that told me where to go. Huh? Wait, this one's a little different. In my note it said, Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the rec room at 1 a.m.
There we go.
I see. Then this note isn't the same one Hiro got.
It's not the same?
In other words, the killer got in touch with another person besides Hiro.
Sakura's not immune to Fujoshiing out pants. Just pants.
And that person could only have been...
Person can only... Oh, Taka. I wasn't paying attention to the question.
Taka! The killer used this note to draw out Taka and murder him.
Hello? Over here! Objection! Objection!
Why?
I don't really understand what's going on, but Hifumi had that letter, right?
Yeah.
So whoever wrote it wasn't drawing out TikTok, they were drawing out Huffy!
What?
Just to be clear, TikTok is Taka and Huffy is Hifumi, right? Oh, yes! Why must you ruin it every time?
Man, Genocide Jack's seriously scary, but still. Can't let her get to me. Okay, this is what the piece that Taka had comes into play. Got it. Okay.
Huffy had the note, right? Then the person it was intended for must have been Huffy!
But remember what the note said.
What?
What time did it say to meet?
6 a.m., I believe.
Ah, shit!
The time doesn't matter!
Dang it.
The note has nothing to do with TikTok!
I forgot how to switch my bullets around. Also, I curse a minute before the timer's up. I fail. Shut up! I forgot how I rotate my bullets. How do I rotate my bullets again?
Huffy had the note, right?
There it is.
Then the person it was intended
All right, here we go.
must have been Huffy!
But remember what the note said. What time did it say to meet?
6 a.m., I believe.
The time doesn't matter! The note has nothing to do with TikTok!
There it is.
No, that's
Got it.
wrong.
I failed that one.
No, there absolutely is a connection.
Mm-hmm.
What the hell are you talking about?
The note said to meet at 6 a.m., which is the same time Taka was murdered. We've already proven that using his wristwatch. But there's more. Look where the note says to meet. The equipment room, right?
Which is where Taka was killed. I see.
So, Taka was murdered at both the time and place written in the note.
Sure was.
I think that should be plenty to show that this note was definitely meant for Taka.
Well, when you put it like that...
Mm-hmm.
No further objections!
Damn it, Jill.